Bet no one expected me going live again at this time. No. Everyone's like, Matt, you're live again? I'm like, yeah, man. See? Alive. Live good. Alright. By the way, I've got so much to do. I thought I'm going to be live while I need to do it all and stuff like that. So hopefully you can all hear me.
Be live.
Yeah, Captain. Everyone, like the video. Subscribe to the channel. Oh. I've literally just put my own one in. I can't even spell police. Wow. Bang. Pin. I am the first one you see. Alright, so we've got a salad, we've got a pot noodle, we've got a cup of tea. We also have, just got to put my key over here, just hoping I don't forget that. So we've got a salad, cup of tea, a protein milkshake, pot noodles, and we've got to be somewhere in just under 3 hours. So I'm just going to be live doing whatever needs to be doing. I'm going to interact with you guys. I'm going to eat this. I'm going to drink this. I'm going to do some job searching. I'm going to sort out the vlog because I haven't even sorted that out because I've had a problem with my laptop. Don't know what's happened, but for some reason I can't. It won't do anything. I've had to restart it a couple of times, and it seems to be working right now. So hopefully we can do everything that we need to do today. You know what I mean? Like and subscribe, everyone. Thank you very much, Ronan. Hey, Matt. Hello, Ronan. Hello, Steve. How you doing? Hello, Fizzy Hair, Matt. Someone got to have it. Your bank account got hacked? How did your bank account get hacked, Ronan? What's happened? By the way, Ronan, just to let you know, when I say Bailey, it doesn't mean you, all right? Anytime I say Bailey, it's the other one. It's DJ Clutch, all right? It's not you. I don't know what I should drink first. Protein shake or a cup of tea? Do you know what? Let's have the cup of tea with the salad and the beef and tomato noodles first, because then I will feel full. And from now on, just to let everyone know, I haven't announced it yet, but I will not be eating bananas in the morning anymore, and I might not even be eating lunch. I might just stick it to one day to get back on the healthy ground, you know. Maybe I would have banana once in a while, you know, not all the time. Or maybe I should just have, like, you know, a banana in the morning, one banana instead of two, and then maybe skip lunch. Hello, Carol, how are you doing? Someone stole from your bank account? Someone stole your bank account? What? Unless you're looking what I sent you. Huh? Don't know what you mean. Oh, no. Even if you've sent me something, I will respond as Ronan. I'll be like, that's fun. You know, the Jaffa cake with the 1, 2, and 3. That is funny, Ronan. I'm not going to say the name. You know what I mean? Obviously, just to make it easier for you and everyone else. Just don't want to get people confused. You know? Yeah. I need some music on it. You know what I mean? Nice looking salad. Salad is good. Someone stole your bank card. This is why people. See, the thing is, yeah. Some people have the physical things, and some people have it online, right? Like, they'll have their phone details. They'll have their bank details and card on their phone. So when they pay for stuff, they're paying through their phone. If that gets hacked, if it gets stolen, it gets hacked, you are more likely going to lose money from your account. Unless you obviously straight away at some point notify your bank saying that obviously your phone's got stolen or your bank card or whatever, and then they'll put a stop to everything. You know what I mean? This is why I'm a very secure person around my bank. I've never got a loan out. I've never been in debt at all. If I can't afford something, I will not pay for it. You know what I mean? And I will always try and have cash rather than money in my bank. Because realistically, let's just say I didn't know any better and I had, £100 in cash and I only had in my account, a fiver, £5 or £10. If a scammer rang me up and I didn't know anything and I wasn't actually aware of it, they'd be like, they'll look at it and be like, is that it? You know what I mean? Don't get me wrong, they'll try and take it regardless, but they won't have to try so hard, you know what I mean? So, yeah. Ronan, I'm sorry this happened to you. Just literally put everything on pause with the bank. Close, make sure whatever bills need to come out, they come out. But anything else, shopping, all that kind of stuff, just literally, this is why cash is the best. Would you rather have 10 grand in your bank, or would you rather have 10 grand in cash? I'd have 10 grand in cash. You want to know why? Because then I could just spend a little bit each time. I can limit myself every time I'm at. You know what I mean? But everyone's different. I only have lunch. What? You only have lunch? Well, you don't have breakfast. See, it's the thing. A lot of people skip breakfast and skip lunch just to have a big dinner at the end of the day. Very understandable. Very understandable. I was like that as well. I literally only had dinner, and I would always have something with chicken, or it would be chips and something just to fill me up with the carbs. So that's all what I had, and it was good. I've done it for months and months. But then I was like, you know what? I want to try and actually eat more. Not just for the sense of calories, because I was getting less, but to be in a rhythm of what I was like before, where, like I announced in my vlog the other day where I used to work, I showed you guys the massive building. You know what I mean? Well, that was just one of the buildings that I was working on. In the morning, I'm waking up, I'm good. I had something to eat. We get there, we have a Costa coffee. We get on with work. We have something at the end of work. Obviously, we have our lunch during work. And then afterwards, I'd get home, feel good, do whatever I need to do, and still eat dinner. Just a little bit, And I want to get back into the grind of having three meals a day. And that's exactly what I've been doing. And that's why I've had bananas the whole time. And for lunch, you don't really ever see me eat, because it's either a salad or a pot noodle. Sometimes I'll video it. Sometimes I won't. You know what I mean? And I just feel like I want... I can stick with it, but I feel like because of the calorie wise, I'm getting more exercise, and it's just better if I don't have as many calories, because then I can still lose the weight, Yo, everyone. Hello, Joe. What's going on? I only have lunch. Oh, sorry about that. Jehovah. Yeah, you can lose weight. Keep it up. I have lost weight, and I will lose weight even more. I'm dedicated, don't worry. I have it on my phone, but I froze it so they can't use my money, but already spent 238. Oh, see, Ronan, that's the thing. I won't have my bank on my phone. I don't get me wrong, I have my bank account on my phone, the app needed for the bank, but it's never logged in, It literally, for everything, you need to be secure. Even for certain payments when I'm out, I have to put in my code, because it won't allow me to, because I've set it as that. Obviously, to certain little things like £2 or £3 here and there, that's fine, But anything more than a certain amount, no. You know what I mean? I'm sorry that's happened to you, Ronan, man. But at least you can report that and get your money back. You know what I mean? Love your hair. Thank you very much, Donny. Can you please say hi to Mike, please? Meadows, come on, man. You're trying to get me to be weird. Come on, man. I don't really want to talk about that, But yeah, thank you. What do you have is happening to your hair? I gelled it a bit too much today. Let's just say I've already done a live stream. For anyone that didn't know, I did a live stream earlier in the park. It was great. It was sunny. It was gorgeous. And then I got home, sorted some stuff out, and I thought, seeing as I'm going to be doing some stuff for the next hour and a half, 2 hours, I'm going to go live while doing it, and it ain't going to make a difference. You know what I mean? I now had 12 to last me the rest of the week. Luckily, I'm sorry about that. I put my daughter's lunch money on a school card and got shopping done on Sunday. Hey, Ronan, to be honest, the only best advice I can give you is obviously I don't know what your payment is like with your job. You know what I mean? We're not going to talk about it. If it's like me and I'm getting paid weekly, I'm keeping, don't get me wrong, 1 week's money in there for the whole month. Everything else I'm taking out. I will pay everything by cash if needed, because then I know my money ain't going to get stolen. Like the other day, I saw someone pay for 430 quid in Sainsbury's shopping money. They paid in cash. And I was like, okay, a few buttons, tap your card. If you, to be honest, the limits are, you can now raise it with your own bank, but a lot of people don't because of it. Some woman paid £430 and 81p in cash. And she had a pound coin to make sure that she didn't get anything extra apart from the 19p. I was like, raw. She looked at it 20, 40, 60, 20, 40, 10, 20. She paid like 200 and just £10 notes. There was a few £5. Oh, man, I was like, I've only got 6 things. Come on, darling. You know what I mean? Like, hurry up. Like, yeah, always, don't get me wrong. Little bits and bobs is okay with cash. Like the other, with cards, sorry. Like yesterday, because of Shannon and Henry, shout out to them who bought me a Guinness, I paid by card because I knew it was only a little tiny amount. And I had food and I got my worth out. You know what I mean? But yeah, anything massive, I always try and get it. Like if I'm buying a phone, a phone can be different depending on where you're getting it from, but a lot of people would rather buy it out like in just cash rather than card. I understand that. Cash is just king, literally. It's just the best. With a bit of luck, they may feel sorry for you and transfer your tenner. Depends what bank he's with, to be honest. That's true. Hello, Carol. How are you doing today? You feeling good? Never had Jaffa cakes, but heard they're pretty good. What's your favourite flavour? Well, as you can see behind me, these are all Jaffa cakes. These are all Jaffa cakes. 3 are upside down. I'll change that later. Don't worry. So we got raspberry, hot honey, yuzu lemon, cosmic berry, the originals, and we got cherry bakewell. There is a Coca-Cola flavour. There is a blackcurrant flavour. There is a passion fruit flavour. I've not tried any specific flavour apart from the cherry bakewell ones, and they are the best because that's the only ones I can say. But everything else I've not tried. So yeah, what a donkey. A lot of people can be. I once bought a house. I couldn't pay it off in one time, so I took a mortgage. Very understandable. Hello, Bold. How are we doing? I have vegetables sometimes curry while I cook for my daughter. Chicken. I'll never push my vegetarian beliefs on her and be vegan if she wants to. She's not old enough to decide. Exactly. You should never put, just because it's like your faith. Yeah, obviously, depending on what you choose to be faithful within and who you basically call your God in a way. A lot of people shouldn't be forced to be like, okay, you've got to go to church like when they're 2-3 years old. You've got to believe in this. You've got to do this. I ain't forcing anyone to do anything. If I ever have kids with my ex, which doesn't look like it's ever going to happen right now, I'm not forcing my kids to do anything. I'm going to let them do okay, obviously within good faith. You know what I mean? I'm not going to force anything upon them. That's just wrong. That's horrible. Like if they want to eat meat, decide to become vegan, which is probably never going to happen because I love meat, I'll let them, Hey, Bob, my girlfriend's boxes like anything she could do. What are we talking about box? If you're being sexual in a way of calling it a box, then that's just weird, bro. You need help. So yeah. Alright, mate. Hello, Liam. What's going on, brother? Liam, can't see the green name, bro. Where's that membership at? Membership is cheap, bro. Oh, Lonely's live. Someone who I watch is live. You must be Matt. Do you know what I am? Not having the best day. Hope you're all well. I'm actually having a really good day. You know what I mean? Really good day. But I'm sorry that you're not having the best of day. Maybe if you go outside in the sun, if it is sunny, may make you feel way better. Matt, what up? I'm going to change my user again. Please don't. I'm just back to the original gaming. Come on, man. It's tomatoes in it. I can't promise I can pay for the membership this month. I'm sorry. I feel really guilty. No. If you can't pay for something, do exactly what I do. Don't pay for it. If you can't pay for it, don't do it. You know, I'd rather you feel better knowing that everything's okay with you rather than you giving me 99p a month towards my membership, which I only get 70p for, or 49p if people are doing it through. Technically, it'd be around the same price because Apple have obviously increased the price because they take a cut as well as Google, which means I still get 70%, but it's more because of them. So yeah, I'd rather you be a lot safer. Like, I mean, you know how blessed we all are in this world. Like, I live with my parents. I'm thankful for that. You know, I'm very blessed in that way of saying that I'm not out homeless in the streets. Just like I've stated before, like, I'd be homeless. You know, I can be homeless. I'm not scared of becoming homeless. But being in the place where I am right now, which is with my parents, like, I'm very thankful and it's a blessing. You know what I mean? You got to take these blessings every single day when they come because soon all the blessings that you get in your life, you know, they're going to be gone. If you still get a call or a text from your mum or your dad, that's a blessing. You know, you still got your friends and your family and people that love to check in with you each and every single day. That is a blessing. Everything that we do is a blessing. And I'm just blessed to be alive, to be able to do all of it, just to be able to go live. You know, never feel guilty for it. Literally. Never feel guilty at all. That is wrong. What pot noodle flavour you got? Beef and tomato, cheap one. Thing after my bank is sorted. I'm going to do what you do with Jaffa cakes, but with Oreos. No freaking way! They'll mess your teeth up. At least I can say I can eat all these Jaffa cakes and they won't damage my teeth. Don't get me wrong, they'll damage my teeth because of sugar and that, yeah. But they're soft, you know what I mean? Oreos, you can't do that. Unless you take out every little bit of cream bit in the middle, then yeah, you can just eat the cream, you know what I mean? Hello, Emily. How we doing, darling? Are you my brother Grant? No. If I was you, I'm going to make my user easier, so like my name or something, because I'm going to start posting anyway. Good man. Keep going out. Hello, Sean. What's going on? I love Jaffa cakes. Matt, do you like Jaffa cakes? I do. I really do. Matt likes Jaffa cakes. I do. See, you already know it, Phil. Vlad, hello. How you doing? How many cakes do you eat in one day? I don't. Well, that's the thing. We had a pack. Okay. Don't ask me why, but the box of cherry bakewell ones are on the floor next to Henry the Hoover near me. All right, don't understand. I threw it at my thing yesterday, so I don't know how it ended up on the floor. But we ate 10 for the last 10 days. Obviously one box because it comes with 10 each time. Yeah, but these 6 packets we're actually not eating. They're just there for the discipline of me not eating them. This one we're gonna eat in April. These 2 we're gonna eat at the end of May. This one, I think, is May as well, maybe June. And then the cherry bakewell is at June. So all of them will be done by June. But these, I'm going to get more, but I'm not going to eat them. And they're just going to stay in my room until I could either raise $3,000 for my setup needed, or if I can't raise the money needed by the time they expire, they will go to the middle of London and I will give it to a homeless person because that is the better thing I could do. Josh! Matt, my buddy, how's the St. Patrick's Day going today? It's going good. We got the weather good. I feel good, you know what I mean? How much does Matt like Jaffa cakes? A lot. Do you know that? Just that? Stop that feminine stuff. What do you mean feminine stuff? Elaborate. Hello, Matt. How you doing? I see your channel's going well. Thank you very much, Brian. Thank you very much. Do you like Chinese, Japanese ramen? Yes, I do like ramen. Yes, there's a ramen place in London. Someone wants me to try it. It's in Soho. And I would like to try it. What about you begging the streets for money? No. I don't want to beg on the streets for money. I don't beg for money. If I can't afford something, I don't afford it, you know? I've never begged for money and I never will. It's like this channel. People think I just beg for money all the time because like I say that you can become a member. You could support the channel and me as a whole if you want to. That's not saying you have to. If I said that you have to, that would be begging for money. Don't get me wrong, I say it as a joke sometimes, but for the people that have been here for over 2 years, no, I'm not that kind of a person to beg, you know? And if everyone just wants to watch me and not support the channel in the way of a donation or membership, that is perfectly fine with me. I still love doing this. You still want to communicate with me. We all get along happy. We're all still here in life, you know, breathing. What else can we be blessed with that, you know? I love this shake, man. These protein shakes are on another level. Oh, and I love them. To be honest, I was supposed to drink the flipping cup of tea. Do you like my cat? Yeah. I got two of them. I got a white one and I got a black one. But the white one's my mum's. She likes it. We like salad. Yeah. Begging for money is the last thing I can imagine. Exactly. We breathing. We are breathing, Emily. Amen to that. I need you to put a... Are you saying Nigel? One of my cats are meowing. Are you talking about Nigel? Into a care home? Because I don't know what you're talking about. Can you believe the vlog goes out on my channel in 55 minutes and I haven't sorted it out one bit? I haven't even got a thumbnail. Always leaving it to the last minute, bro. Come on, there's got to be another one that I can do. Oh! Oh, do you know what? I've just done a thumbnail. It's a normal generated one. I haven't got a proper thumbnail, so I'm just going to have to use what's there. You know, unfortunately, it happens. Couldn't even give it to my friend who could have done a better image for me because I didn't take a proper photo. Brian, yes it is. Iceland protein shake, 5 for £5. You get vanilla, strawberry and chocolate. So I get 3 vanilla. So I have vanilla, then I have strawberry or chocolate, then vanilla, then strawberry or chocolate, then vanilla. Vanilla one is, oh, so nice. 5 for £5, worth it. Especially when we don't even eat that much because of it. We normally have one every day, but I'm not going to get the protein shakes anymore. I can't, I mean, don't get me wrong, that's like 80 quid a month, but I don't get that much. I can't keep getting protein shakes if I can't afford it, you know? Really, Phil? Bates? Okay. I understand to a point as to why. I know he's a terrible guy and all, but... Yeah. You bought some today? Nice, Brian. Nice. Did you know, I put it in my vlog. There was 5 for a £5. I mean, it's still the same, yeah, but the big bottles at the top, they're proper plastic bottles. They used to be a part of that 5 for a £5, and they always used to get 2 of them and then 3 of these, and then they stopped with the promotion. They didn't taste as good, I can tell you that. So, like, these are way better. Thermolanols? When hot, up a picture appears. Yes, yes, we have a few downstairs. One's Millwall Football Club. Another is a Mr. Men Cup for my mum. I can't remember what the other one is, but yeah, they're cool. They're really cool. I was wondering, it's like there was a Darth Vader one. Do I still have it? I don't think I have it still. I think I still have it. Is that there's a Darth Vader one where if you put water in it, it's light or it's dark, and then obviously the cooler it gets, it changes color. Other side. I really like it. It's cool. I was once an alcoholic. Was you? I'm sorry about Hi, Matt, Ronan, Joe, Emily, Josh, and Keyboard. Hello, Jane. How are we doing? Like and subscribe. Thank you very much, Jane. You need a protein shake sponsorship. I would love that because I'd still eat a protein shake every day. It's just I can't afford anything, man. I'm such an. Don't get me wrong. I made a mistake by ordering off a Temu the other day. If anyone didn't watch my vlog, you'd know that I accidentally ordered off a Temu. I spent a bit too much. Don't get me wrong. Like, I've got a harmonica. I've always wanted to have a harmonica, you know what I mean? But never use it to the point where it's like used all the time, just to like play with. How's my belly? I don't understand my belly at the moment. Need a protein shake sponsorship. Sorry, I've already read that. Why did I think of that? Do that, I mean. Jane, how you doing this St. Patrick's Day? Good. These ones taste great. Great off 5 for 5. Exactly. Way better. And the vanilla one, don't get me wrong, I love the chocolate one, but I love the vanilla. They're like on the same level. Strawberry is okay. Not as good as the other two. Not as good. Realistically, I should get 2 vanilla, 2 chocolate, and 1 strawberry. Why did I not think of that? Instead of getting 3 vanilla, you know? And then 1 and 1. West Ham is crap. Okay, we're not going to talk about West Ham, the trash. I'm good, thank you, Matt. Good, Jane, we love that. Matt, you're not a donut. I am a little bit of a donut. He's cabbage instead. Thank you. Eating a salad? Wow, bullying works. What do you mean bullying works? Does anyone want to understand DNR BN 8249? I've been buying salads for months and eating them. They only cost 62p in, I was going to say Iceland, but that's not where I meant. Aldi, bro. Way better. Cheaper than this pot noodle here. You know? Sometimes, mate, you have to treat yourself and not worry about spending money on things you want. No, but it's not. To be honest, the only reason I got the harmonica was to get a good deal on Temu. But that deal, every time I kept spending a tiny bit of money, I saved 70 quid. I said all the stuff I got was just over half the price of what it would have been. You know what I mean? So instead of spending, I don't know how much it was altogether. Like I saved like 70 quid, 80 quid. And it only come to like 40 or 50 quid. I can't remember. But the thing is, now my shipment is into 4 sections. And the thing is, I do not like Every. Every is a bad company to deal with some stuff. Luckily, one of my stuff's with Royal Mail. Although, the good thing about Temu is now you don't have to wait a whole month for your stuff to arrive. Instead, it comes with either like the week or the next week after that. And to be honest, the stuff that I got on it, you know, I'm only going to tell you guys on the live stream what I bought. Because I am that guy, you know? Great. I can't go on the Temu app. Because it's not on this phone. Got to go on my emails. Oh, I got an order. Temu's just emailed me. Exactly, I'd have to pay. Stop doing this, Temu. They're always trying to get you a sign. Anyway, let's go back to the other day. So my first order from Temu to get a £20 gift voucher off of stuff, I bought a harmonica, a beginner harmonica. Don't ask me why. And then I bought a projector, a portable projector that is worth 30 quid. I didn't pay that, which is good. And the thing is, the best thing about that is because I don't have a TV in my room, connect it to my phone. I could just watch YouTube while it projects onto my wall. I don't even need a TV anymore in my room. You know what I mean? I bought a solar power 10k milliamp power battery pack, which is actually good because it can charge while it's outside. So let's just say I had it today and I was charging my phone with it. Because of the solar battery, but the solar power on it, it would just constantly charge. And it wouldn't go down because the sun's out. Obviously, if the sun's not out, different story. I bought a 120 watt 6A rapid charging USB power cable, and that was only because it shows the wattage, and I wanted that for a long time. I got a Star Wars manual music box because I love Star Wars. I also got a 6-pack of Star Wars canvas posters, but they're really, really sick. I want them on the wall. And then the other thing that I got was pretty much the most, I wouldn't say expensive. Was it the most expensive? How much was it? Because that was saying that was 20. It was like £22, I'm pretty sure. It was a console. It was a gaming console. And it has built-in games. It's either 500 or 2,500 built-in games. And the only reason I got that is so that I can just take it with me when I'm not on my phone, because I want to get off my phone, right, as much as I can. Because don't get me wrong, I could play on my phone like I am now. I could play a game or like 5 or 6 games, but then it always takes me to Instagram and Twitter and TikTok and yeah. But not just that. I wanted a gaming console like that has the built-in old games in that for a long time. And I didn't get one of the expensive ones. I got one of the cheapest. Well, it was the highest rated one where over 400 and something thousand people bought it. So, and it was like 5 stars. So I thought, yeah. As I did, I always look at the reviews. So yeah. So that's how much of a donut I was, or cabbage. LA bold. What are you on about? Jane, my buddy. Sorry. Hello, Jane. Haven't checked in for months. The end. Sorry about that. Some people actually enjoy salads. I do. Crazy comments. I agree. No one going to say hi. Jane, I said hi to you, darling. You know I did, darling. Audi is God. Super noodles are better than pot noodles. Super noodles? No. These snack pot noodles way better than super noodles, in my opinion. No, everyone's entitled to that. Timo's good WWE stuff. That's the thing. I was limited to search it, and I thought, no. It's gonna make me buy stuff. I can't do that. If I had my own flat, then I would do it just to show you guys. You know what I mean? And plus, at the time, if I ever do move out, then I would obviously be able to pay my own rent through obviously doing YouTube as a full-time job, which is what I want to do. And therefore, yeah, I'd get a lot of stuff. And then what I'd probably do just for the sake of it is give it to you guys for free. You won't even have to pay. I got time to lay in bed. Yay, good, Emily. Love that. Always good to rest. Jane, hello, my buddy. Trump does not like people from the UK. Trump does, but there's certain people he doesn't, like our mayor. And I understand why. It's because he's racist. Because our mayor is Muslim. Emily. Timu is a warehouse in the UK. Ask for quicker delivery. Do they have a warehouse here? Is that why it's quicker? Okay. Thank you very much for letting me know that, Brian. Thank you, George. Yeah, Trump don't like people in the UK like me. Trump doesn't like a lot of people. We've been through this. Timu ads drive me bonkers. Oh man, the amount of time you just click on it. You click on it to literally search up one of the things. It's like, do this super edition like thing. Like I'm like, no. You have to wait though, and then you're like, you know what I mean? It's annoying. Unexpected live. King, that's true. Be kind, please. All the time. Jane, Abby. Hello, sweet Jane. Are you a Christian? Yes, I am. Hi, Phil. He's Christian. Yes. Jane, you remind of the bird woman from Home Alone, but with cats. Hey, if you know, you know. She is the pigeon lady, and we love her. She's great. You know, she got her heart broken, and we don't like that. She deserves happiness. With the birds. Josh, that's good. I'm a Christian too. Good, Josh. Hi, Jane. Wyfield. Don't know. You sound like the Jewish guy from Peaky Blinders. Do I? Oh. Well, Peaky Blinders movie this year. He is Jewish. I'm not. English. Even though, yeah. The bank phoned me saying it will be fixed by the 1st of June, but they will give me my wage by cash. But are you going to get your money refunded? Because £238 is a lot of money. You know what I mean? You okay, Emily? Hi, King. Hi, Jane. Trump doesn't like people from the UK because they're layabouts and too coward to war with us like yourself. Is that why, Abby? Okay. Bit of a fun fact for something you probably don't know. I searched if I could join the army, and what did it say? No, because of my epilepsy. People with specific health conditions cannot join the army. So I ain't going to war. I don't want to go to war. If you feel like your life is less important than everyone else's around here, then go to war. Go ahead. That is your right to do that. I am not putting my life and my family's life in jeopardy for someone else who doesn't give a crap about me, called our government. Our government will never care. You want to know why? Because if they did care, they would not result to any kind of war in the whole world. And that is every country. If your country cared about you, then guess what? Your country wouldn't be at war. Point proven. It's a fact. Anyway, so yeah. And it says you have 100. Yeah. Even though it would never work. Well, technically it does, but you have to spend a bit of money to get it. Just tired, Jane. Very honest. Happy St. Paddy's Day, Shannon. I mentioned you when we were in the park earlier. When I ended after the park and we were by the market, I said to someone that, to be honest, there was some Weatherspoons around the corner from me. I have a PayPal link if you wanted to obviously support it and maybe get me a drink if you wanted to, not begging. And I was like, I bet you if Shannon was here, she probably would buy me another pint. And I was like, luckily, like, you're not here. So it's okay. But happy St. Paddy's Day to you, Shannon, darling. How you, Jane? Hi, Ronan. No, they said I won't. It's apparently my fault as I shouldn't have lost my card. Oh, so what? When people just lose their cards now, you're just going to lose money full stop. That's just flipping wrong. They can literally see well, that's the thing. Did the money get taken out via cash or did it get spent in on a company? Because realistically, all the bank has to do is be like, okay, this person. Do you know how easy it is to find the people that are using your bank card, especially in London? There's literally we are the one city that has the most cameras in the whole of the world. You know, it's not hard to be like, okay, the bank basically calls this company up, tells them obviously that there's a person that used the car in this store, obviously at this time. They want to see the stuff. They want to go through the procedures of obviously getting a refund back into the account because it wasn't your fault. It was someone who stole your card. Like what? It's just gonna, man, companies just piss me off. They're just fucking greedy. That's all they are. They really are. They're just, yeah. And the people could easily get found by the camera, you know? Hey, Jane. Hi, Ronan. Yeah, Matt, we never, ever, ever have to join the army. That I don't want to, even if I was able to join the army, just like we stated, they said if you was able to join the army, you would either join the army, obviously, as a volunteer, and if you didn't, you'd go to prison. I'd rather go to prison. Why? Because I'm not going to kill someone. At least I know I'm going to be safe in prison. You know what I mean? Like, go to prison. Yeah, you get fed, you get to live, you get to breathe. Unless obviously something happens to you. I'd rather do that than literally try and train for something to maybe either kill me or me in someone else's life who is fighting for their country. Very understandable, but no. If the government cared, there wouldn't be a war. Prove me wrong. Hey, Jane. Hi, Ronan. Yeah, Matt. Sorry. Hey, Emily. Where's Princess Matt? Fun fact. She's on the freezer. She's downstairs on the freezer. They do care. They care about themselves. There you go. There you go. Why do people have green names? Because they have supported the channel by becoming a member on my channel. That's why. So if you would like to support me as a creator and become a member, which gives you access to the emojis in the chat, but also every Sunday we do membership only live streams, not membership only chats. No. Membership only live streams every Sunday. So they get the opportunity to say hello. People like you from the UK make Mr. Churchill not royal around his tomb. Okay, Abby, you believe that, and I'll believe that you're a horrible human being that literally doesn't care about anyone else about themselves. Prove me wrong. Oh, wait, you can't. Funny man, who's Shannon? Shannon's ETY. Probably for the best. You didn't join, Matt. Part of the job might be going to the war because it's the army, you know. I'm not putting... Unless I can guarantee my family's life in a way of them literally being good in a way of surviving through life and nothing ever happening to them, like, you know, money-wise and that. Yeah, I'll go to war in that case, because then at least I'll know, even if I die, my family are provided for the rest of their lives. But other than that, no. London sucks. No, it doesn't. It's great. London's not London anymore. I mean, it kind of is. Otherwise, it wouldn't be London, would it? Don't know. I got spent in Tesco. It's quite funny. If you ask me if you needed shopping, I would. See, that's the thing. If my card gets used, mine will always give me a pin. It will always send me a pin before every payment, unless it's a certain amount. Anything over, like, I'm not going to say the specific amount, but it's very, very low. They ain't going to be able to take anything. And I get notified every single time on my watch. It's been colonized and off. Kind of hasn't, though. If it's been colonized, then why is there so many people that lived in London their whole life still here? Is that soup looks good? It's not soup. It's the pot noodle. Pot noodle good. Hey, King, does sometimes. Okay. How many squirrels did you feed, Matt? Quite a few. But I have a feeling it was the same ones. You need some Parmesan cheese for that broccoli. Sounds good. I think you need prison, Matt. Toughen up. Nah, I'm going to go to the gym soon, so it's all right. You'll go to war. Prison in England is just full of... I'm not going to put that in the chat, but see, you're being stereotypical, and it's not even stereotypical. You're just assuming that, you know what I mean? How about you go to the prisons and actually see how many British people that have lived there all their life literally are in prison? Just because they're horrible human beings. Looking lean. Someone's got to. Sup? Sai. Yes. You're saying Sai, duck. How you king? Body to... Oh, guys! And I'm talking about all the guys in this chat who are male that have obviously been born with a set of balls and their bippy. Just to let you know, just to make everyone aware, one of the signs stroke in a male can be stomach. So if you have a little feeling in your stomach, don't get me wrong, it's a very, very low chance. Your stomach, for a guy, can show you being in pain, and it'd actually be a stroke. It's not always the arm and the certain thing. It's also, for a guy, the stomach as well. And I never freaking knew that. Ooh. Makes me feel like every single time my tummy is like hurting, I feel like that now. Oh, it's nasty. Thankfully, I own my home, so I don't have to worry about bills, and I pay all my bills for the year, the 1st of January. Good, Billy Tommy. Elaborate. London's 70% foreigners. It isn't the London of old. And you got a problem with that? Although, technically, you don't know that because you don't know the facts of who is British and English and who is literally born in this country. You don't know. You are not going to go around to every single person in the whole... You do realise London is fucking massive. It's not just London, the city of it. No. London is Greater London as a whole. London is big. That's why it's the biggest city in the UK. You ain't going to go around to every single person's house and be like, by the way, yeah, what nationality are you from? Were you born in this country? No. What would you do if the BBC News came out tomorrow and said, by the way, guys, just to let you know, 70% are actually all British? What would you say then? You would have to accept it because they've stated that. But you don't hear that, do you? No, because no one knows truly how many foreigners are in London. You will never know. So don't try and put it there that you know all this kind of stuff when, fun fact, you're not the one going around to see how many people actually live in London are from London or not. You know what I mean? Well, not just London, but people in England that are British English. In Australia, you can own a home run, but the city council rate's shocking. Ugh. That's just like here, Sam. Hey, Reluctant, what's going on? Look at the stats. You mug per capital. Sorry, you're calling me a mug because I'm right and you're wrong. Sorry. Oh, yeah, look at the stats. So if I make my own stats and I spread it across to the world, are you going to believe me? No. Just like I stated about how many people that literally, how many specific people, when they smoke, 30% of them die at the end of their age due to smoking. Yeah? What happened? So many people was like, oh my, I don't want to be a part of that. What happened? 10 minutes later, it got found out that it was constant bull crap. You're going to believe whatever you hear in this world. Doesn't make it true. I believe that you have to literally be a homeless piece of trash on the streets every single day for the rest of your life. That's what I believe. Do you believe that? No. Why? Because it's not true. None of it is. If you're going to believe everything you hear on the internet, man, I feel bad for you. I feel bad for you. Bad. But yeah, it's just me. Anyway, absolute fool. You think I'm a fool. Mate, you're the one talking to someone on the internet who you don't even know. You don't even know the facts of the world because you are not someone who knows about the facts. You're probably someone who works in a warehouse or is sitting there in your mum's basement being a lazy piece of nutting, talking to people on the internet, thinking that you're a bigger person than you really are when you were a little boy. Anyway, hello Matt, hello Henry, what's going on? Tommy, okay. You're a real man. I know that, Bold, don't worry, it's all good. Hard shines with kindness and strength, making the internet brighter a lot of the time. Trump might try to take over Great Britain because they're not doing their part in the Iran war. Do you want to know why? Because we were the people that said we didn't want to join the war. Why should we be forced as a country to join a war that is nothing to do with us? You can't give me that. There's a reason why the UK is not at war with any country, because we choose not to be at war. We don't want war. The US want war. Iran want war. Israel want war. Russia, Ukraine, they want war. They want to cause controversy. They want to cause all this death and destruction and crap in the whole world. Do we? No. And then what happens? Oh, Trump says that we're not fit enough, or we've joined the war a little bit too late. Sorry, what happened at the end of the world wars? Both of them? The US joined us when we were literally winning. They did the same thing, but he can't fact check himself, can he? No, because he knows nothing about the past. Instead, he says that we are weak because we're not joining on a war. Why do we need to join a war? Why? Because it's nothing to do with us. We're not going to join a war if it's nothing to do with us. If they bomb our places, then yeah, that's when we go to war, because they shouldn't be doing that. We're not going to go to war for the sake of going to war. There's enough of that on a daily basis in every single country. No one will understand what I mean by that. But yeah, Trump probably could make this country a little bit better in a way. Yeah, you're not wrong in that. But that's the thing. Doing their part in the Iran war, does it say the UK, US, Iran, Israel, Dubai, all that war? Is that all together? No, it's not. It's just Iran, it's Israel, and the United States. Nothing to do with us. If it was to do with us, it would be a part of it. But we're not. We're not going to join a war for the sake of joining a war and killing our own people. That makes sense. I'm a male. Josh, I know. I've had a stroke before when I was 1. Sorry about that, Ronan. So I don't know why you put it in there. You're such a tool. And you're still here on my channel. So thank you. What is the small pot of broccoli for? Small pot of broccoli? What are you on about? No, this is a salad. There's no broccoli. Doesn't the census do that? Don't know what you're talking about. Oh, no, I don't know. Don't listen to the BBC. Only... Exactly. You don't listen to the BBC. Where do you get your stuff from? Should I just start a rumour on the internet saying this and this and this is going to happen? Are you going to believe it because it's all over the internet? No, you're not. Mate, you can't believe one thing, but you can believe another that is literally spread all over the internet. That's just sad. How's Ghost? He's a good boy. He ate loads of threes. I'll be back and get my phone to work. All right, cool. When I went to London a couple of years ago, it was very hot outside. Most of the people outside were Muslim. I knew that because they had a headscarf thing. I was surprised. All right. Although there is a difference. When you went to London a couple of years ago, don't get me wrong, there are some areas of London that are more populated with Muslims than others, depending on where you go. And I know that. I don't see a lot of Muslim people in my area. You know what I mean? Don't get me wrong, yes, I have Muslim neighbours, but not more. There's not more Muslim people that I always see on a day-to-day basis than anyone else, you know? I see more Chinese people, Japanese people, and I love Koreans, you know, I love them all. But yeah. Look, per capita states, at the stats, sorry, you're calling me a moron. Bowl, man, get a brain. Just see, that's the thing, it's on the internet. Doesn't make it true. Where's the proof? I want proof. I want proof in a video that someone has literally gone around the whole of the country, or sorry, the whole of London to see who is a Muslim and who is not, just to prove everyone wrong. But you know what? That's never going to happen because no one's going to be that stupid enough to do that. So, yeah, JT, keep a smoke. What? Arguments literally make no sense. And you're the one still talking in the chat. If they didn't make sense, you wouldn't be here, bro. Beyond foolish. Thank you very much. Why the heck don't you actually look for some opportunity outside that cesspit and move? No, I love my country. I love my city. I love my house. I love my life. I don't need to do anything I don't want to do. I'm not being forced to do something just because someone tells me to do that. You're my hero. How am I your hero? I work so if and what? Really? Okay. Yeah, blimey, he's angry now. Never. This guy has no clue. Oh, I have a clue. Trust me. You're the one that doesn't. You're the one moaning on the internet about literally a country being overrun. Prove it. You can't. Just because the internet says it doesn't mean it's true, bro. Do you know the amount of times on the internet someone has stated something that is not true? Oh, wait, every single goddamn second of the day. Anyway, Matt, you having a mental breakdown like a woman because you're eating salad? No. It's not because of the salad at all. I'm not even having a mental breakdown. I feel great. I just need to educate people. People just don't listen. What's the story with the Jaffa cakes in the background? So, we like Jaffa cakes. That's the story. We're going to try every flavour that we can. But, yeah, the bottom 6 packets, we're not eating. Let's just say that. It should be our leader. No, because a lot of people would hate me as a leader because I would ban smoking, I would ban vaping, and I would literally be harder on criminals to the point where you get caught with a gun. Guess what? Life in prison. It's not even life in prison. You know what I mean? Bring the thing back. A lot of people in this country say bring the death penalty back. I agree on that. But it's just never going to happen. You know what I mean? A lot of people wouldn't be in this country if they did certain stupid things and I was in charge. 75% of stats are bullcrap. Wow, Abby! Oh my, don't tell that to Bull. He'll get mad at you, Abby, for saying statistics. 75% is bullcrap. Oh no! He got 8 crap here. No, do you know what 8 crap means? Bro, you don't understand. Ukraine want war. You're such a... prove me wrong. Prove me wrong. They clearly want war. They defend... Do you know how easy it is to not get involved in war? Let's just say we're we're Ukraine, and Russia wants something. Would you rather them take that specific thing, claim it for themselves, and not cause a war? No one dies. It's theirs now. We don't care. Or would you rather cause a war and go, we're fighting for that because that is ours? Mate, come on. Okay, I'll give you a scenario on a war. As a human being, if someone on the street has a mobile phone and someone comes up to him with a knife and says, give me your phone or I'm going to kill you, you're going to get stabbed. That is technically war right there. Because you're either going to defend yourself and be like, shit, you ain't getting jack shit, do whatever you want, I'm going to kick the crap out of you, whatever. Depends if the person's going to say that. Or you could be like, okay, I don't want anything harmed, take my phone. No war. No harmless. That is war. That is literally war. You give someone what they want, what happens? No war ensues. But obviously a lot of people defend themselves. Very understandable. You know? Ukraine want war because they want to keep that part of Ukraine. They don't want to give it to Russia. Why? Because they want it. But Dana Saradon says, go eat meat like you're your period. What? Don't be disrespectful to women on that way. Because UK, I think... okay, hold on. Man, there's too much. UK, I think, will still coming through Hamas. Right now, Iran is threatening to bomb any boats coming through. That's the thing. If the UK goes through it and we get bombed, that's when we get involved. But if we don't, we're not involved. You know what I mean? Send Jaffa cakes to Iran. I don't think, I mean, it might. You're weak as... You're calling me weak, but you're still here. Thanks for the view, bro. Guys, rage baiting. No, he's trying to make a... I get to a point of what he's trying to say, but I am literally telling the truth. Just because you think... Just because something says there's a stat on the internet doesn't make it 100% true. Literally. I'll give you a clue. COVID. If you have COVID, you're going to die. Is that true? No. Why? Because it's just the flu at the end of the day. They created that just to decrease the population. Prove me wrong. But everyone back then, 7 years ago, when COVID was a thing, oh, if you got COVID, you're pretty much going to die. So no, bro. People still use COVID for the flu, and I'm like, bro, it's just the flu. It's not even COVID. Don't put it in there. Go to war because the kerosene prices are sky high. I need kerosene. No war talk, thanks. That would be great. Dan Mac look messed up. Someone got to be. Yeah, pretty much. I think you should go to war. Why should I go to war? How is war going to benefit me at all? Benefit me. Did you Bondor? Great to know. Buddy, we don't want Iran to an atomic bomb. Oh, but it's okay for other countries to have an atomic bomb. Anyway, average BBC viewer. Yeah, I don't watch the BBC, bro. I don't believe anything that the BBC states. Blind. Well, first of all, technically, I'm legally blind. That's why I'm wearing glasses, you thick twat. Anyway, Santa's watching us, even when we crap. Probably. Would you consider becoming Muslim? No. Everything you're saying is contradicting the statement before. Okay. Be kind, everyone going through their own fight. You know nothing about. True. Lucky, no. Okay, don't know why you put that up. Jane, 6-7. We do a census in this country. Yeah, and doesn't make it true. I should know. Not going to say how, but yeah. Daughter loves Jaffa Cakes. Yes, Ruben put in absolute favourite. See, Jaffa Cakes are good. Four Eyes. Again, Omar, what's going on? US has supported Great Britain for 40 years in NATO. True. Now it's time for the British to pay us back and get off your sofas. Technically, it's up to them if they want to. They shouldn't be forced to do that just because a country says that. You're from Birmingham. You're from Birmingham? That's all that needs to be said, bro. That's all that needs to be said. That's all that needs to be said. Your council can't even pick up the rubbish in your flipping city because they're that bad. Kick you out. Yeah, I wouldn't want to live in Birmingham. Thanks, Sam. Death row still exists in America. Technically, yeah, but not the way a lot of people would like it, if you know what I mean. Because you're weak, you let Russia invade you. No. The difference is let's just say the United States, don't get me wrong, obviously a war would ensue because the UK would be involved. Let's just say the US would want to control England, but yeah, they don't want Scotland. They just want England. Obviously, we're going to go to war. Our government is going to go to war because we want to keep that to ourselves. But if the US did occupy England and now they're under that, what happens? We still have our homes. We still have our jobs. We're just under the US instead of the UK or part of the UK, if you know what I mean. Okay, Bull, I'm going to ask you a question. If I have a gun and I tell you I'm going to basically do something to you if you don't give me your stuff, what are you going to do? Would you rather choose to live and give me your phone, or would you rather choose to die defending that, which is just going to upset you? Sorry, it's going to upset your whole family. Would you rather put them in that pain? Because it sounds like you would. Sounds how stupid you are. Them salads make it matter. Hey, never. What you want about? Never making that happen. What? Do you think that happens every time I have a salad? Definitely not, King. Absolute melt, I swear. Really, okay, if I'm a melt, please leave. If I'm that bad, if you truly believe I'm that stupid and dumb, please leave. I don't need people who are stupid on my channel. Please leave. You know what I mean? Leave Birmingham alone. Matt, what is happening to the channel talking about war? They really want to start it. See, they're starting a war. They could have accepted this, but no, they started a war. The difference is guess what? Your war ain't ever going to finish with me. Because the war is not even there. It's just talking in a way, you know what I mean? Your mate got 5 food deliveries yesterday. Told him gold, go away, mad, all paid for. Okay, man, I'm going to ban you if you keep saying your mate. If you're talking about that paedophile Kev, no, he's not my mate. That's disgusting. Don't ever think that. So, yeah, I don't care. I'm from Birmingham. I'll say what I want. Come here and tell me. Well, technically, you don't have free speech in this chat. I'm giving you the free speech now. But if I literally want to ban you, I can. It's no problem. Ball, you on caffeine or sugar crash? Probably sugar. Israel, bruv. Okay, what about Israel? You can't put Israel 5 flags and then say Israel, bruv. There's no context. You could be saying Israel great. You could be saying Israel crap. What? You need context, bro. So I'm from Birmingham, Ball. Okay, are you Christian? Yeah. Do you like Jaffa cakes? Yes. It's just the flu. Then how's it decreasing in population? Because it won't just, you know what, back in the day, 6 to 7 years, 6, 7 years ago, it wasn't just giving the flu, you know what I mean? And technically it affected more older people than younger people. But yeah, it's the British oil tanks, man. It's the company's tankers that UK would buy from, okay? And yeah, US bombed them, but now it's a matter of what will you do in the world you live in. We're living in this world now. The difference is why is there war? You know what I mean? Who's your barber? He's a great guy called Theo. That's all I'm saying. If I'm stupid, crippling, please leave. Prove me wrong. Don't talk to me like that, boy. Okay. I think people want to go to war just to get rid of the next leader. You. Sorry, what? What? I'm not the next leader. In order for me to become leader of the UK, I'd first need 10 grand. And then I need people to vote for me. That's just not going to happen. People, do you want to know why? Because I wouldn't invest no money that are being spent from the taxes in war. It would go to literally this country as a whole to make sure that homeless people are not homeless. It would literally go towards the NHS. It would go to teaching. It would go to technology. I wouldn't put anything else. I wouldn't spend any money on that, you know? This is a highly complex issue, and I don't have the amount of letters to get into this, so therefore this conversation really is going to be productive. Well, sorry about that, Shannon. My work said that they will talk to the council about how to pay me in cash. Normally in schools, it's not allowed. Okay, funny, man. Why'd you retract? Yes, Geezer, what's going on, bro? How we doing? We've been, bro. We've been. I'm off listening to this guy, Lulu. Take me to blue brain cell. Thank you. Thank you. Please, Ball, leave. Bye-bye, Ball. Exactly. See, we've won the war, guys. We won the war. He left. Why? Because he didn't want to stay here and fight for his argument. He got bored, which means he doesn't want war. We have won the war. See, that was a war. I'm putting my stuff a point. He's putting his stuff a point. What happened? He left. He could have left in the first place and not caused any of this. See what I mean about war? If you don't want war, don't get involved. Give the people what you want. Give the people what they want, you know? Bible, England's army is non-existent now. Dad's army. Yes, back in the day, definitely. You want to be invaded? I don't mind. Bull. No, definitely not ad. F and hate working, but I have to. I get that. It's important to understand there are many players. If you want more information, ask an AI and go through who would benefit Israel being the boogeyman. That will introduce a lot of ideas. What? In the school at work, we put the phone in a box as they won't get off them and it's wasting my time teaching this work. Good. What's your point, mate? Is missed it. Huh? What? I don't know what you mean, Black Ops. Go back and watch it. What? Do you really believe the what? Do you really believe the God? What do you mean, do I believe the God? I believe in God. Sorry, man. Good. There isn't just one boogeyman. It's a complex system of players who push and pull, give and take, and civilians typically follow one of the few narratives presented, exploiting human ego emotion. If you asked every single person in this whole world, would they want war with any country? The majority of them would say no. Why? Because they don't want war. Anyway. Don't ban me. Okay. I'm not going to ban you. I'm just stating you do it again and you will get banned. What's your stance on America and everything? Well, America as a whole, because you're not just talking about the United States of America. You're talking about Mexico. You're talking about Canada. Remember, all of that is America. I like Canada. Very beautiful country. I like the United States. Definitely loads of good things about it. Mexico, you got Brazil. Come on, you know. Love it. Love it all. You know. Don't get me wrong, the only thing I hate about it is guns and, you know, the way they actually do certain things, but that's their government, you know what I mean? But with the war, no, I don't agree with it. Being ironic. It's not, though. It's being stupid. Israel, best Israel Chai. Okay, in your opinion. Israel isn't a peaceful country. What they did to Palestine, kids are crying. This isn't a game or isn't a funny, poor kids in Palestine. I agree. I stand with Palestine. You're literally, okay. I'll get, for people that don't understand what I mean. Israel and Palestine, same place, same country. It's the same as if England were to, the whole of England were to turn on London. That's literally it. Palestine is inside Israel. It is Israel. Yeah? So think of England and London. That's exactly what it is. It's genocide. If no one understands that, then yeah. That's the thing. Palestine is Israel. So why are they fighting themselves? Because they're stupid. Who do you think is making the USA and UK go to war? Well, no one's making us go to war. The US will not want the UK to go to war. And there's multiple reasons as to why. But yeah, the US and the UK they ain't gonna go to war. They've never been at war, you know what I mean, in that sense. You give it to teaching, that made my day. Yeah, if I was in control, if I was Prime Minister, I would legally make a statement to the rest of the world saying, we're actually going to do what every other country can't do, and that's invest their own money, apart from Switzerland, I'm pretty sure. That's why a lot of people love Switzerland, because of the way it is, because of their own way. I would literally be like, okay, everyone who's working for this country, your money is not going to war. Do you know how many people that would make their day? Do you know how many people would wake up and be like, oh, you know what? I want to go to work today. I want to go to work. I want to earn my tax money because I know that at least it's not going to be spent on killing people. That's literally it. Don't get me wrong. A lot of people are going to take that differently. But yeah, I put it towards technology. I put it towards our NHS. I put it towards teaching to make literally students a lot better, because if you don't know this, a lot of kids are just bad. And don't get me wrong, it's not just their upbringing, but it's the way teaching is done. You know, in certain schools, teachers think they can do what they want and get away with, you know, slapping a couple of kids here and there, which shouldn't be doing that, you know what I mean? But putting it to many different things, making this country better. That's what every country needs to do. Would you rather, as a country that's failing, doesn't matter if you're the biggest country in the world, which is America, it doesn't matter. If your country is failing, why would you get involved in another country's problems rather than fixing your own problems within your country? Every country needs to know that and understand that the world can become a better place if they actually acknowledge that, you know? Have you had Jaffa Cake yet, Matt? No, because I'm not eating Jaffa Cakes until the end of April. Hippies, they're everywhere. They want to save the earth, but all they do is smoke pot and smell bad. Well, that's the thing. You don't really know. Don't get me wrong. Maybe they don't shower, but you're just literally being stereotypical. You know what I mean? You ain't gonna check on every single hippie and be like, "Yo, have you had a bath today? Have you had the shower? When was last time?" You know? You're just gonna assume that they all stink. Don't get me wrong. By smoking pot, obviously, it's gonna stink. But a lot of people smoke pot and still have a shower. You know? Doesn't make them hippies. Happy St. Patrick's Day, Matt. Thank you very much, Stevie. How are you? I've already stated, but hello. What did you just put on the chat? I didn't even see that thing. -3. I don't know what you're on about. Why can't people learn to shut up? Hey, do you know what? That'd be great. Put teaching in school about shutting up. That would be great. Bull was a crumpy sod anyway. I mean, he was. He's not even here to fight his battle. And he wants to talk about me going to war. Mate, he can't even talk about literally fighting for his point. You don't mind being invaded? Not really. Do you want to know why? Do you want to know why? King, I'll give you a clue. A lot of people are saying that the UK is already invaded. So what's exactly different? What's exactly different to not being invaded to being invaded? People are saying that this whole country is invaded by Muslims. What's the difference? Is there any difference? Is the death toll way higher? Is there less technology? Is there less teaching? Is there less of the NHS? Is there less money being involved in the country? No. You know what I mean? A lot of people are going to take invaded completely different. You know what I mean? 6, 7. Tommy, okay. Gandia, stop putting that in the chat. Do you think we should bring back the mint Jaffa Cake? Yes, because then I could try it. No, what do you mean? I don't. I want peace. There you go. What are you doing, King? Ain't much. Hi from Saudi Arabia. Hello, Roblox. What's going on? How you doing, Lean? I'm sorry that Saudi are involved in the war as well. Should never be. Saudi Arabia is a great place. Big Jungus! Nuke. Why would we nuke India? India are not at war. Okay, technically India are at war with Pakistan, but that's nothing to do with it. See, this is what I'm trying to say. India and Pakistan are at war. Why are we not getting involved? Why are the US not getting involved? Why are, the Chinese, the Japanese, Koreans, why are they not getting involved in that war? Because they choose not to be. Frustration at its finest. Anyway, how much is terrorists causing pain? I mean, not wrong. War isn't good, Matt. I agree, but we don't live in a utopian society either. Unfortunately, we create a system who benefit from war. We also have people who want to hurt other people. Trust me, Shannon, you already know me. I'd rather have a lot of love and peace and everyone having the Guinness together rather than war. We can agree on that. This is what makes us, get married. You know what I mean, Shannon? But exactly, I don't want war. And the thing is, if a country is choosing to go to war, it's because the country don't give a crap. It just wants something from it. You know what I mean? Because of religion, Palestine Muslims want to destroy Israel. Israel wants to survive. Israel going to survive regardless. Do you want to know why? Because Palestine is Israel. That is why. And then people selling them weapons. Exactly. Stupid. Create more wealth. Instability. True. It's all to do with money. It's all to do with money. You know what I mean? I completely understand. Whatever the motivation, religion is usually just a small piece of this. Completely agree. Completely agree. Completely agree. See? A lot of people... And this is the whole thing of when people were saying that religion, like, being involved with, Muslims being in the UK, and that's why a lot of people would rather go to war in that. It's like, what? People are stupid. I meant not war against each other, but making them commit to a war, USA and UK. Well, yeah, exactly. The USA wanted us to go to war. We said no. What happened? And they were like, oh, well, you're just waiting there, basically. And it's like, shout out to the person who followed me. Legend. Vatican in Italy, but it's a different country. It's the smallest country in the world, the Vatican. I want to go there one day. It'd be cool. We have a Second Amendment, Matt, my buddy. Yeah, I don't know the amendments. I'm sorry. I'm not caught up on a lot of stuff. I'm sorry. So you want to be mayor now? Well, no. No, because mayor of London and prime minister of London are completely different. The mayor would just... I mean, don't get me wrong. Like, either way, if I wanted to do something for this country, it wouldn't be able to. No one would vote for it. You know what I mean? Hey, you, I'm back. Hello, Reagan. What's going on? Both sides in war. Majority of both want freedom and ideology of dictatorship. Then walk away. If you're walking away, you ain't going to cause war. You know what I mean? Everyone spam hearts. Not again. Who top tier lad? Thank you very much. Israel president is a coward who tried to bomb Israel. The president ran away somewhere like Cannes, and now he's hidden. Very strong that person is. You know what I mean? Anyway, Reagan, if you're going to hide and be a coward but tell your country to go to war, contradiction at its finest. Anyway, UK can't be fixed, but it's sinking either way. It'll be underwater in a few decades. Well, to be honest, the sea levels have actually gone down just a little bit because of what a lot of people are doing. I'm not going to state what it is, but yeah, there are some areas that it definitely is affecting and some that it ain't. To be honest, if all of us just, become magnet fishers and basically fished everything from every single river, around the world, all the little bits and bobs, the levels would drop. Hello, Reagan, very helpful. Thank you. I don't believe this country is invaded. Thank you. I just think not enough people working these days. Oh, no. It keeps showing up in the cinema. It's probably on the TV. There's, I don't know what the statistic is like. Don't get me wrong. I can only see it. I can only feel. I don't truly believe in it, but there's nothing that you could do, even if it is true or not. You know what I mean? They're saying that there's so many young people out of work in the UK to form the third world's biggest country or something. I don't believe that. I can't remember what the exact thing was stating, and I was like, well, that's the thing. A lot of people in the UK, is that including the people that are working but only a certain amount? Because they would still class people that are part-time working, not working full-time. Why is that? And then that adds up. The amount of people that are only doing a certain amount of hours, but saying, oh, because they're technically working, but they're not working, they're not technically working enough to the point where they're not working. Like, make it make sense, you know what I mean? That's the thing. A lot of people, it doesn't matter realistically if people work or not. I've stated this multiple times on my channel. You know, by the way, the vlog ain't going to be up at all. The vlog's going to be up when I leave because I haven't sorted it out at all. It's literally sitting here in front of me. 19 minutes, 43 seconds, up in 4K, visibility private, title is 3 movies in a day. What? I ain't sorted the vlog out because I've been talking so much, you know. But yeah, does it matter if someone has a job or not? No. Not even to the government, it shouldn't matter. Yeah? I'm back, love you, Matt. Thank you, Reagan. If immigrants going to work, then let them come, but I don't care about immigrants coming in. Well, that's the thing. If immigrants are going to come into this country legally, obviously the way that it should be, if you're going to come illegally and try and take our jobs, no, I don't agree with that. No country should agree with that. Even they shouldn't agree with that. You know, if I went over there illegally and got a job there, they would call me an immigrant. But someone could have got a job, could have got my job. You know what I mean? If someone else is going to come into this country legally and apply for a job and get accepted at that job, that's a good thing. Because one, you're working for this country. No one's being forced to have a job. You only have a job if you want to have a job. You're not being forced to live your life. You don't have to have a job if you don't want to, but you choose to. Why? Because so many people make life so difficult for them. They make enemies from a lot of people to make sure that their support system is non-existent. Don't get me wrong, life is completely different for a lot of people. I don't mind someone coming in from another country illegally, coming in here, having a place to live and getting a job, because at least they've got a job here. They're not living here and being a scrounger like some people. A lot of people call me a scrounger. The difference is I'm trying to make something into my career. Who else is doing that? Millions of people around the world, but they don't get moaned at. No, I get moaned at because I have literally made it on the internet. Not made it in a sense, but I literally put it out on the internet. I'm going to get judged no matter what I do. Do you know, I had a job a while ago. I still got judged. I have a job now. I still get judged for having that job, but not enough hours of the week. Why? Because I have that freedom. I choose, don't get me wrong, I could choose to leave it and I could choose to still do this constantly. In a couple of months anyway, I'm going to be live streaming every single day for as long as I can anyway. You know what I mean? And talk about whatever you guys want to talk about. But yeah, it doesn't matter realistically if someone just wants to sit there and play video games, as long as they can. If they can't, then yeah, they can't. Very helpful. Matt, war's over, so relax. No, what war are you talking about? Here, yes, definitely. They left. I won the war. Pakistan and Afghanistan are at war. See? Pakistan and Afghanistan are at war. Why are we not getting involved? Because we choose not to. Why are the USA not getting involved? Because they choose not to. You see what I mean? And people saying you should go fight a war that you're not even in. Mate, we're not even in a war. You know? You're putting on a film, Matt. No, Jane, I can't. I'm going to be... Spoiler. I'll message you what... You know what? I'll message you now. All right, Jane, I've just messaged you, darling. That's why. Don't put it in the chat, please. Thank you. I like your glasses. Thank you. Hi, my cutie pie. Hello, Dreamy. I've missed you, darling. Like, I just big hugs, you know what I mean? The Orange Clown forced us into this dumb war. Now we're stuck in it. No, he didn't force us. He didn't force us into it. He forced the Prime Minister. He forced him at it. And he didn't even force him. He didn't have a gun to his head. Did he say, if you don't get involved, we're going to bomb you? No, because that would be a stupid thing to do as a president of the United States towards us in the UK. That doesn't make no sense at all. Mate, if I am Prime Minister of this country, I am going to tell that orange-haired clown, we're not going to get war. Don't try it. Have fun. I'm going to leave you to it. And then when the war's over, we'll talk and see what happens. And, making the world a better place. Our country's a better place. But if you want to get involved in war, get involved in war. It doesn't matter to me. Our country is good. We're not involved. That's what I would say. Man, I'd be a completely different prime minister to every prime minister. I'd make TikTok videos in the White House, in 10 Downing Street. That's what I would do. Who's going to stop you? You know what I mean? I want you to join the Iran war and support the United States. Well, Abby, unfortunately, one, I can't join the war due to, one, my epilepsy. It won't allow me to become a member of the army. Second of all, I don't want to become... I don't want to be someone in the army taking someone else's life that ain't threatening me or my family. And third, it's not my war. First thing I'll do, privatize everything. Good. If you work hard, you can look like Harry Kane at your 40s. You're saying I could look like a near enough 7-foot kind of skinny guy? Gives me enough time. Hello, Tactical. What's going on? Man loves Jaffa cakes. I do. Come back 40 minutes later and you're still shy. Someone's got to, Henry. You know what I mean? Jaffa cakes. Very nice. He needs a beer. Hell, I need a beer after this conversation. No, I want a vodka, to be honest. I want the same vodka I had yesterday. You know what I mean? Yeah, James. If I was mayor, I would keep the things the same until there's a solution to solve that problem before banning it and causing riots. If I was the Prime Minister, I wouldn't be involved. I'd be like, that is your war. There's nothing to... It's nothing to do with us. You know what I mean? So until the war is over for them countries, don't talk to me. You know what I mean? Talk to me on Skype. That's about it. I don't even have Skype. Please don't talk politics. Let's just fight. See, you want to fight. You don't want to talk politics. Why? Because you just want to fight. How about you join it? For everyone literally coming in here saying just fight, join the army. Mate, do it yourself. Don't be a contradicted piece of trash and not do that. He needs a beer and he needs to stop eating that salad. Got a tiny bit left. Do you know what? I'm going to eat all this, then I'm going to continue. I've still got to eat the noodles. I've still got to add the protein shake. Give the president a protein shake. You know what I mean? Think he'll feel better. I really want to try prime protein shake. I feel like just going to America to try it. Even though I can't. But still. Hold on. Can you get the prime protein shake in Canada? Because if you can, if Cindy could buy it for me and send it to me, I'll send her the money. But I don't know if I can. I wonder if Craig can. He's in Canada. I need Craig. Actually, Shannon, me and you should talk. Protein shake. 2 arguments for immigration, food and slaves. Okay. All arguments fall into these categories: exotic cuisine, food, lower. What am I looking at right now? Lower wages, slaves. I get you. What do you know about RuneScape? I used to play it, don't anymore. Protein and fiber is good to eat. That's true. If you play, add me World 45. What do you mean? Economic growth, slaves. Cultural enrichment, food. Okay. So, hello, Bobby. What's going on? We need more protection. We need their protection. Please stop. Whose protection? Why are we talking about war again? Don't know, to be honest. Do you agree that sometimes the only action that can work is attack? No, I don't believe that. Skype is dead now? Yeah, Skype doesn't even exist, does it? I'm thinking of something else. I hate to break to you, Matt, but UK is in war. 2 proxy wars right now. Well, we're not involved in a war. You know what I mean? Don't get me wrong. We're involved by letting them use our bases. Yeah, but we're not technically in a war like our... I understand what you're saying. It's hard to obviously talk because I don't know much about certain things. But, yeah. Because otherwise, if we were fully at war, as in the UK as a whole, the BBC News would not shut the hell up about it, you know what I mean? They would literally have a live reporting of it every single second. It'd be plastered everywhere, you know what I mean? If people in the UK would obviously be plastering it everywhere, you know? Yes, I've read about the RAF Typhoon one. Oh. Skype is an old app still kicking. Really? Yeah. Enjoy your salad. It was good. Do you have Bebo? I had Bebo. Trust me, I miss it. Ukraine, Russia. Yeah, but if we're not involved. Well, okay. I get what you're saying. It's technicality. You know what I mean. I'm not going to get involved. It's not my war. I mean, Skype's literally shut down. Oh, okay. America is a crap hole. I mean, in your opinion, Dreamy, in your opinion, don't get me wrong. How can America be in that much debt? You know what I mean? You're ill. I'm sorry about that, Cookie Man. May God bless you by making you become better. I haven't used it in years. Good times for Skype. I've never used Skype in my life. I'm in Canada and it's available. James, do me a favor. Give it me. Yeah, when I get a PO box, I'm going to ask you guys from America and Canada to obviously send me goods. You know what I mean? Obviously, that just sounds flipping wrong. I meant the goods. Shut up. Sure, what do you want to talk about? Getting married, having 10 kids, and living in Switzerland. Sound good? My milkshake brings all the boys to the yard, and they're like, it costs too much to reduce it, otherwise we ain't paying it now because it's expensive. That's what they say. Hello there, how are you? How's your day been? Hello, how are you? I'm feeling good, thank you very much. How's your day been today? Do you know what? I woke up, I looked outside and I was like, damn, that sun looking sexy today! And it made me happy. It made me happy. And you know what? I wasn't going to go out, but I did, and I was happy that I went out. You want to know my favorite protein powder? Okay. Grass-fed beef protein. Beef flavored protein, that just sounds rank. Like in a shake. Ugh. Dreamy, my buddy, happy St. Patrick's Day. Okay. There's a lot of chocolate on that shelf behind you. Yes, but I'm not eating it. Oh, we're eating one box at the end of next month. Then the month after that, we're eating 2 boxes. Then the month after that, we're eating 1. Then the rest, they're staying there. It's no enough phantom. What? Milk! How you lovely squash. Sorry, who are you referring to? Because I'm not squashy. Liking your British accent. Well, I didn't even know I had that. Or to be honest, I've always stated that I don't have an accent, but people say that I do, and I don't hear it myself. But that happens with everyone. It's like you speak to someone who's Scouse or Scottish. Like, okay, Scottish maybe it's different. You know what I mean? Definitely noticeable to themselves. Say just why? It's unflavoured. That is disgusting. I'm blessed today, my buddy Dreaming. Good, George. Hello, Stephen. What's going on? Has everyone liked the video and subscribed to the channel for daily vlogs, daily shorts, daily posts, and daily live streams on the channel? Guess what? 11 minutes past 6. My vlog should have been uploaded 6 minutes ago, and I'm sitting here, and it's just in front of me, and I haven't even sorted it out because I don't want to sort it out right now. It's going to go up a little bit later to the point where I'm not even going to be here because I'm going to be ending the live stream soon. I'm going to have to make sure I go to the toilet quite a lot. Oh, guys, something funny happened. I need a new water bowl. Is it daily? What do you mean, is it daily? Beyond. What do you mean? Beyond. What do you mean? Post. Oh, my vlogs. Yeah. I've done daily vlogs every single day for 786 days in a row, or 87 days in a row. And the thing is, I'm going to be doing it for the rest of my life. But yeah, I'm gonna go on it right now, Jane. Jane, you don't even need to. I messaged you. Where? Oh no. It's not been uploaded today. I haven't sorted it. I mean, it's been uploaded, but I haven't sorted it. I'll sort it out in a sec. I don't know why it just stays in there until I actually use the vibration to bring down it. Man, I'm going to be going to the toilet non-stop, I swear. Problem is I just written. Oh no. My milkshake brings all the people to the yard and they're like, give me money, and I'm like, hell no. Oh, what had happened to my thing? Didn't even mix it properly. All right. Looks like slush now. A slush flavored noodle. Slush flavored noodle. Let's go. To the point. Should have put more in there at the time, to be honest. Dun, 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 dun. Dun, 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 dun. Dun, dun, dun. Tomorrow, pop noodles in my belly because I'm a pig today. I'm not even a pig. This is all I've had. This and a salad is all I've had. I didn't have my bananas like I would normally. Okay, I'll spoil the vlog for today. Basically, yeah, don't get me wrong. We got loads of bottles. We got loads of water bottles, but we haven't got the one that I always take to the gym with me. The one that I was using when I was going to the gym. So I washed it by putting it in the dishwasher, and it shrunk it. And it made it very. It was like a big. It was like. Would I say it's this wide? Maybe not. It was like the bottom part of this wide, all the way up to about here. I don't know. And I put it in there. It obviously washed it, but it shrunk it. So it's like really skinny now. You'll see it on my vlog tomorrow. Princess has got it now. It's hers. She rubbed it. If anyone doesn't know who Princess is my cat. I've given it to her. You're gonna see it tomorrow. Nice mug. Means the odds and woof woof girl. Anyway, sorry. I'm knackered. Good man, Josh. Get the relaxing, you know what I mean? I could listen to any form of British accent all day, every day, and I would never complain. That's like me with a Scouse accent. Sexy, you know what I mean? What a bottom. It's no, don't do that, Sasso. Get a reusable one. Yeah, that's exactly what I need. I want a bigger, better one, you know what I mean? Because I think that was only one litre or 1.2 litres. I want a 2 litre proper water bowl. I'll be right back. I mean, I could technically. Do you know what? Actually. Everybody. Yeah. Who's still here in the chat today? Because we're sitting here and I kind of want to play with all you legends. Reusable, get that. How old are you? Is 33. Okay. What did you do to it? I didn't do anything. It shrunk it. Have a sleep, Josh. Only for the fans, like the Daily Post. Thank you very much. Yes, Jane. Nice mug. Thank you. It's only 1:13 Central Standard Time. Well, 1:19 now. Fucking hell. Running up the stairs. Crazy. Sick. Could be. You said tired, Josh? Oh no, you should get glass one. I mean, I could do. Glass one could be better. Tiny water bottle. It's small, bro. It's not time to go to bed yet, my buddy. You can put it in the dishwasher. True. How much did that cup of noodles cost you? 60p. Is that a Bombay bad boy? No, it's a snack noodles, beef and tomato, which is very Gucci. My sister's daughter, so your granddaughter, when she was young, did that to her plastic bottles. Plastic glass turned into a tiny weird shape and you couldn't even stand it up. Yeah. Never seen a man take an hour to eat a pot new. A pot new? Don't know what that means. Don't get plastic one, microplastics. I get that. Okay, Josh. Bro, it's going for you need help, Manjeet, to say that. What's going on? Why? And I guess it. Why have chocolate boxes on the shelf but not eat any? Just to make people know that I'm dedicated to the discipline. Hit the rage bait. Well, you're not doing a good job, bro. Nice weather today, guys. He's sponsored by Jeff Cakes. I'm not big money, definitely not. You bored, Manny? We should ask him. No. Jane, my buddy, how's your St. Patrick's going today? Yeah, okay, Josh. Wholesome reply to Jane by Jane. Okay. Didn't even type. Thank you for this. Welcome. Thank you, Manny. Where do you have you went? I went to the shops. No, I didn't. Probably for a bong. No, probably to pee. I call cab. Okay, that's how some people talk. It's true. Happy St. Patrick's Day, sisters, daughter, niece. Granddaughter is what you're talking about. Oh, wait, did you say your sister or your daughter's daughter? It's your niece. I'm such an idiot. Grown-ass man eating a pot noodle. Yeah, I don't know about you, but humans buy pot noodles. How you finding Lent? Always good. Always. You know, we get it done. You know what I mean? What is rage baiting mean? It means someone with the intention of making that person angry by asking something or doing something stupid to make you. They're baiting you into basically raging in a way. A lot of the time it works for a lot of people. You know what I mean? Sometimes it don't. Who's laughing? Oh, yeah, what's wrong with buying Jaffa cakes? That's just literally the same as if I'm saying, grown-ass man called Paul and he buys food. Crazy. You're obsessed with grown-asses. Sam, that is hilarious. How are you feeling there? This pot noodle's good, man. I haven't had a pot noodle like this for like 3 days. Love in the chat. Thank you very much. Do you cook sometimes? Not really. It's an art to make a person angry because you can tell a lot about a person and what he gets angry on. Don't get me wrong, that's true. In a way, you're not wrong. You're not wrong. Sam. So rage baiting is when people annoy others on purpose. That we mean. Technically, yeah. Or yeah. Bros have an orgasm after bites. No. Hey, Rachel, what going on? We've been more fun to make someone legit laugh. True. Was the wrestling good yesterday, Matt? It was. It was good. It was good. I like the ending of it as well. Dude, it's always good. My live stream yesterday got copyrighted because of the music. Terrible. Hair has a different postcode. Not really, no. Grandma ran off with a dog. Sorry about that. Do you like Jaffa Cakes? Yes. WWE is fire. You're not wrong. Bro, I didn't get notified. Rachel, I went live 100 minutes ago. So yeah, nearly 2 hours. And I was technically supposed to message you, Rachel. And I didn't. So I'm sorry about that. Take a shower, bro. I mean, I would, but my shower keeps leaking. So the only thing I could do is have a bath. And I already had a bath this morning. So yeah. I hear people listening to music all the time. Yeah. You can copyright live streams? Of course you can copyright live streams. Every time. Whenever music gets put in on a live stream, it's automatically copyrighted. Hear people listen to music. Yeah. What is up, Rachel? My buddy. Brother again. How are you? I'm good. How are you? You like trains? Trains are good. What will you be doing afterwards? I cannot confirm or deny what I will be doing. Bro is back away from being that. No. Greasy hair, bro. No, it's not greasy. I gelled it. I gelled my hair today. So in a way, it is greasy. It was. You know, I had a bath. It was a good bath, and then I gelled my hair. I messed up my gelled hair, should I say, because it just didn't go right the way I wanted to. So yeah. What do you call a dog who can do magic? A family member? Or are you going to say whatever their name is? Because they have a name, I'm guessing. No? The only reason I put a family member is because you can... A lot of people would class them as family. Like me. So that is 1 cup of tea done, 1 protein shake done, snack noodles done, and a salad done. And I am not eating for the rest of the day. Oh. Matt, do you realise how many times you say the word technically? Yes. You use it a lot out of context. Anyway, enjoy your pot noodle. Thank you. And technically, I do. But technically, I don't sometimes. No, I was just curious. To me, Dwayne The Rock Johnson is a crap actor as he is better than wrestler all the way. Alright, in your opinion? What's called dog do magic? You literally, Manji, I just put an answer. You didn't say if it was the right one or not. Do you know any good music? Yeah, Morgan Wallen. Alto Labrador. That depends. Is it a Labradoodle or not? Or Labrador. Thursday, yeah, right. Got a bit of crap news today. I'm sorry, Rachel. I'm sorry you got crap news. Labrador, bro. Okay. Happy St. Patrick's Day, Rachel, my buddy. Yeah, man, it was a good try. Harlem Shake. What? Okay, no, we're not talking about Harlem Shake. Hell to the no. Anyway, let's sort my vlog out because I haven't sorted it out one bit. Do you want to hear? Do you want to hear the ending of my vlog? All right, this is the ending of my vlog. Tomorrow for another daily vlog. Stay safe, stay humble, stay blessed. Peace out. All right. Everybody. Yeah. Alright, by the way, I don't have a proper thumbnail, but it is what it is. I had to spell it. Okay. Nearly done, guys. Don't worry. Alright. La 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 la. Baby, give it up, baby, give it up. Na 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 na. Okay, so my vlog is now going to be uploaded in 44 minutes. It's going to be up. Just letting you all know. Anyway, do you exercise? Yes. And today I've done 10,728 steps. What would you say is your red flag? Not having enough money. Say to you, Josh, a blog in 2024. Blog? No, vlog 2026. Crinkle cut on Macaulay Culkin. Elaborate. Crinkle cut chips. Great. Macaulay Culkin is an actor. Great. Hey Matt. Hello Emma. How you doing? What else can we talk about? We could talk about how great Millwall Football Club is. Or yeah, Matt. What does it say on that whiteboard behind you? It says people's names that have supported the channel, like Shannon. Miss Shannon, bro. Hey, Miss Rachel. Hello, Emily. Sorry, Emma. Happy St. Paddy's Day for real this time. Yeah, how you doing? Yeah, so do you, dude. Best thing about no, Manjeet, don't put that in the chat. Pisses me right off. Your hair looks hella greasy as F. I mean, well, you know, I did use hair gel. It took me flipping ages to find it, I can tell you that. But yeah, hello, Mash. Jellyfish, you changed your hand. Where you been? Jelly, what happened? At least you're still Jelly, technically, in a way. How you doing? Never gets old. All right, Manjeet, can you not put jokes like that in the chat? That is offensive. Your old subscriber, pharmacist, a big fan from Pakistan. Hello, Abdul. How we doing, bro? I actually know you in IRL, you know what I mean? We can talk about how great LSU Tiger football is. Hell no. Macaulay Crinkle cut Culkin the corkscrew. What? That's not even a thing. All is good over here. Good, Shannon. Do you have any siblings? Yes. Awesome. Cool, bro. No. So the vlog is at least sorted out. Let me respond to all the comments. Because I don't know about you, but I respond to every comment. Dreamy is some weird human being sometimes. That's all I gotta say. She is obsessed. Anyway. Okay. That was a while ago. Someone's still watching it from now. Can you believe this is how I reply to comments? Jane, are you still in the chat? Because you've done nothing wrong, darling. It's okay. Oh my. Diplo coming here. Put toasters. Oh yeah, yeah. Gotta educate some people that don't understand anything about life. Let me go on YouTube. Put in a song. Oh. Anyway. Okay, okay. I can't even spell the day. So dumb. Alright, I've nearly replied to all the comments. And I have replied to all my... Oh, did not mean to do that. And I've replied to all my comments. Anyway... All is good over it, good. So, cool bro. I love Pakistan or sex plus my life for it. Okay. Gosh, I used to come here every day. Now I barely have time for anything. You had brekkie. No, no breakfast. Have you got any money today from subscribers? No. Are you the oldest sibling or the youngest sibling? Middle. You look like you graduated from Hogwarts. I did. So, what's wrong with it? It's a great place. You know, Gryffindor and that. Like Texas A&M. Never been there. That's a stadium, isn't it? Favorite Twilight movie, people? Breaking Dawn. No. Breaking Dawn. No. Because you got first one. Am I stupid? I've got to put it in there because I forgot the way of the films. Twilight Saga. All right, so we got Twilight, New Moon, Eclipse, Breaking Dawn, Part 1 and 2. New Moon. That's my favorite one. I like New Moon. That's the one I meant to say. Who's obsessed, Matt? A human being. Come on, Matt, my buddy. SU Tiger is the greatest boo. Texas boo. Do you like Diddy? No, the fact that you have to bring his name shows how much you're interested in him. So yeah, yes. Omega Jane, hello. Is Jellyfish True? Twilight 2, Returning the King. What you on about? It's New Moon. I'm not going to tell Matt what like mainly because last time I tried, he rooted for the opposite team. No. Shannon. I want your team to succeed. Snoon on the profile. I know. Return of the King versus New Moon. Exactly. LSU Tiger. It's going to be Alabama this year. All right. Return of the King. Trust. No. Hi, Jeffrey. What's going on? Hello. Say hi, Free. Hello. Hi, Jelly. Hello, Sam. Hello, Jay. Lulu look just like my cat when she was younger. So cute. How you been doing good. Hello, Ableist. What's going on? My cat woke me up at 1 a.m. I've been up since 4:30. I'm sorry to hear that, Sam. Excluding Jellyfish, she's one tomorrow. Oh, nah, cutie. Cute age gets into everything. That's true. Cats do that. I think The Sixth Sense is a good movie. Definitely is. And I haven't seen The Sixth Sense in years. She's one tomorrow. Happy birthday, Luna. May you live long and healthy life. Amen to that, Jelly. Heyo, hello, Joe. Thank you, Jelly. No, Jambalaya. What do you mean, Sasso? Will it be a certain human being? Oh, it was just dreamy with what she was putting in the chat. That's all. Oh, I got itchy eyeball. Scratching is. Hi, Rachel. Hello, Jean. Jean, my friend, bestie, you know what I mean, bro. Everybody. Yeah. Anyway, what's Taylor Lautner been up to? Let's see how beautiful. He likes the Detroit Lions. That's it. Can't support him. Trash. Throw him in the bin. Disgusting. Ooh, I completely forgot that happened. Oh, man. Hey, damn. Both names. The token groomsman. Okay. Man, he hasn't been around. He hasn't been around at all. Taylor, bro, I'm missing you. Bro, love the guy. My mind. Everybody. Okay, so I got a comment from someone on my channel saying every video ever made is live when recorded, you bell end, right? The difference is a live stream compared to say that's been recorded. It would be a live, wouldn't it? Man, Marty. Anyway. Okay. Where is this? Where is it? Kakashi is weird, bro. You put a weird comment in the chat. Safe. So, what? Who's dissing? No, who's dissing? Jaffa Cakes, bro. Okay. Jingle bells, everybody kind of smells really, really bad today. Alright, where is it? So many comments. There's more replies. Oh. Okay, now I only have one. He dished Jaffa Cakes. How dare you? Should block you. Oh. Look at this comment from Josh. Yeah, it's a different Josh. He put, are those European little Debbies behind you? Don't know what that is. What the F is a Jaffa Cake? You're kind of goofy, Bubba, but your general disposition is enlightening and it's like absolutely inspiring in some weird way that I can't put my finger on it. But I guess if more people looked at the world the way you do, we would live in a much better world. Not sure what you're doing, to be honest, but keep it up because I'm certain it's a net positive for humanity. Amen to that. Shout out to Joshua Boyd for that lovely little comment. You know what I mean? He legend. He legend, bro. Just yeah, letting you know. Chicago Town Pizza sounds good. Matt, I'm back. Hello, Kakashi. What's going on? Yeah, Kakashi, man. Your comment earlier, stone, bro. Weird. Jeff Cake Tower is killing me. What up with it? What do you mean? It's good, Ludo. It's good, Jelly. Hi, Jay. It's 5:41 a.m. Wednesday morning for me. I'm sorry about that, dog. You should go to bed. Matt, I would have Reese's Tower if I could. That sounds good. Oh. Matt, next time bring pizza in your live stream. I can't. I don't have no money. Reese's so good. I saw I done an Easter egg with Reese's too. Nice. Did you get that job, Jellyfish? Okay. I tried white chocolate Reese's too. Oh, sounds good. Mini ones are amazing. Matt, my buddy, LSU Tigers are the greatest college football team of all time. Well, I mean, is that an opinion or a fact? You know what I mean? I don't understand what the comment means, to be honest. Don't worry. Jane, I tried, but has everything. Always remember the advert when I was a kid. Full moon, whole, Jeff a half moon, eat half, then total eclipse, eat rest. I get you. No, Millwall for life. Come on, you Lions. Get that. Lions, bro. What, me? I don't usually remember put those kind of comments. Go and search what comment, bro. Matt, you AI. Definitely not. Blue, you blue. Not sure. What is wrong, LSU Tigers? Matt, my buddy. I'm not saying there's anything wrong with it. You know what I mean? Yes, I am, Sam. Okay. All good, thank you, Jelly. Joe. Ooh, bro, it's a smurf. There's no need to bring race into a sound. There's nothing wrong with being blue. I'm blue, dabba dee dabba die. I sport blue. We love the color blue. Matt, read my comment. Read my comment. You want me to read your comment? Okay. You put a comment, Kakashi, 5 hours ago saying, Matt, my plans are, should I come to hunt you or how is your day, my brother? But, Mark. My Blue was my favorite song. Nah, Legend says he's a dog too. Yes. Thank you. You need a bath. Do you know what? I had a bath this morning. I'm good. Saint. What? Mark, elaborate. You strike as someone who's never been touched before and is a virgin. Fun fact, I'm not a virgin. So yeah. Joe, the Lord, thank you. How things going with you, Jelly? If I PayPal you specifically asking for Too Good To Go, will you order from the app? I'd have to make an account, but I could. But right now, I'm not going to do anything specific, seeing as I am saving every single thing, every penny up for my setup to make it happen. After I get my setup, sure. Yesterday was just a little bit different, Henry. Don't worry. Could be an empathetic hunt. To be fair, no, definitely not like that. Matt, who's Kashi? The oddballs block me on here. Get him out of chat. Kashi, Kashi. Who's Kashi? You mean Kakish? Kakashi. Don't know. You could have blocked him. Hello, Will. What's going on? How far are you in saving for the setup? £300. I've got saved up for a £3,000 setup. But then again, I think it could be cheaper a little bit down the line. You never know. Matt, watch out. See, now you're just being weird. Sounds exciting, Matt. What does? Yeah, Kakashi. Okay. Get him in the bin. What do you mean? Not putting him in the bin. Stop being weird, bro. I'm blue, dabba die. I want food in my belly because I like to eat flies. What? Oh. 10%? What? 10%? Okay, nice. 10% to be fair. Okay. Lol. Matt, we discontinued the penny US. I'm sorry about that. Kissing and hugging someone is not losing your V card. Sorry. What are you on about? Sorry. Where exactly did I state that kissing and hugging is losing your virginity? Oh, wait. I didn't. So, yeah. Will Smith is not blocked. You need to go to the top right three. Press the three circles and change messages from top to all. That's true. Will, setup, I mean, Matt. Thank you, Sam. Thank you. Can you get a 0% credit card and put the setup on that? I can get a loan of probably up to 10 grand, but I'm not doing that. I've never had a loan and I've never been in debt. I don't want to do that. I'd rather save up the way that it needs to be saved. Then at least you're moving. I get that. But that means I have to keep paying. I don't want to keep doing that. You know what I mean? I'd rather wait and be patient. I've done that already, Blue. All right. Lie about income. What do you mean lie about income? No problem. Then pay off gradually. Well, I'm not going to lie about my income. That makes sense. Hassan Turk. What? I'm sorry. I don't speak that language, Mustafa. But hopefully you're okay and everything Gucci. You've cracked it. Good. My dog's here. Lost my V card to my Samsung fridge. Guys, come on. Come here, boy. Goody. Coming in. Up. Hey, bum. Up. Sit if you spawn me a walk. Come on. Sit. Good boy. Say hello to everyone. Anyway, what are you doing in my room? Who says you can come in here? Okay, why are you trying to choke me? What's the matter? At least you don't smell like the shampoo today, you know what I mean? I mean, you do kind of stink though, bro. Amanda, what? I lost my virginity to a German Shepherd. You're so weird, Blue. Amanda Huggan, okay. Dark, what's going on? Not judging Henry. Sorry, I meant to Joe, not typo. Puppy! He's not a puppy. He's just coming here to drink Princess's water, but okay. My mate goes, yeah, what do you do for a living? I make content on YouTube. I do daily vlogs, daily shorts, daily posts, and daily live streams, and my income is only through your guys supporting on the channel through way of donations because my AdSense, my ad revenue, sorry, is so low. So yeah. How my mate go? Dog tongues hanging out all the time because we deep. Seeing you eating instant noodles makes me want to make some. See? Inspiring people to want to have noodles. Hello guys, Kakashi, why'd you retract? Joe. Love the sun, brother. Love the sun. Sun's great. Matt, you got babies. There's dogs and cats in your house. Congratulations. No, I haven't got babies. Don't get me wrong. I'm like a father, yes, to the animals, but no. Hey, go you're scratching. Coming up. Up these. To the bum. Up. 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 Come here. As he hurt me, and then you're like, love you. Well, I got defense. Okay, stop doing it. Bro, what do you want to tell people? He's like, who this? Are you married? No. Probably won't ever get married, to be honest. I'm staying single for the rest of my life unless my ex wants to get back with me. You know what I mean? Which right now she can't do, but yeah, it's okay. What's the matter? What do you want to say? You say that? Oh, wait, why are you making a mess? Sit down. Hey. What's the matter? Whoops. You like ordinary Oreos or double stuffed ones? Never had double stuffed. So I don't know what beetle. No, host ghost. How the cats doing, Matt, my buddy? They're doing Gucci. Lad, don't wait on another girl that instantly. That's insanity. Plenty of girls out there, son. Will, we've been through this. I am waiting for the rest of my life. So if my ex doesn't want to get back with me, at least I know she'll always love me. And that's just the way it is. Don't try and change my mind because it ain't gonna work. You might be someone that's clearly never been in love like I have, to the point where you will never find someone else. And if you do, I pray to God that you stay with them. Doesn't mean that other people don't feel the same, bro. Yeah, I love a good double stuffing. Okay. Now he's being a bit weird. Joe, unicorn. Double stuffed Oreos are. Never have double stuffed Oreos. What language do you think unicorns speak? I think they speak Spanish. It's got a bit of, senorita to it. I don't know. No. No. Why are you moaning? You chose to come in the room. You didn't have to. You opened the door. Now you can't get out. It's your fault. Not changing your mind, lad. I'm stating a fact. A fact. Okay. Well, I'm going to state a fact towards you. You've never loved someone like I have. There you go. Loving someone sometimes means letting some go, lad, not just waiting about for nothing to happen. Yeah, sometimes people are strong enough to hold on, and sometimes people are not strong enough to hold on, and they let go. I think Vietnamese. I was going to say Spanish, but then I was like, nah, Vietnamese. Unicorns definitely speak Gaelic, as they are national animal of Scotland. It's true. Is you still in love with your ex? Exes are exes for a reason. No, there's a dip that you guys will have no. You won't understand my ex. Matt looks mess over there. Elaborate. I think unicorns speak through thoughts. Very real chance she's moved on, man. And you're all wrong. Well, if another person liked you, then you stopped yourself from moving forward. People do like me. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. That's the thing. If someone liked me in a way where I liked my ex, at least I could say that I will always have someone that loves me in that regard. But they would accept me, just like my ex accepted me. If you love me that much, you would accept me. You would still love me fully, and you would accept me and what I would like in my life. You know what I mean? You know? Joe! Go on a date at the pub and film it. No. I'll pick up Bill, let's go Bumble. No. I don't even have a Bumble account. Stop moaning. Where did you go? Oh, wait there. Come in here. Oh, guys, I've got to go soon. Bro, guys, stop trying to get Matt to do shit he doesn't want to do. It's fine. Whoa. First of all, Joe, when you put in there right now at the end of it. This ain't right. It's ain't a right now kind of thing. I've said this for 6 months, and I'm going to say it for the rest of my life. If your ex loves you, lad, we'd be having this conversation, mate. You'd be together. There's a difference between loving someone and being with someone. Come on. I'll give you a clue. A lot of people like Taylor Swift. A lot of people claim to love Taylor Swift, but they're in relationships. What's that mean? You know? So all the times you said we should get married, you were lying. Yeah. I ain't getting married to no one. I'm staying single. Don't get me wrong. We can be what's that word? Snuggle buddies. That's what it is. We could be snuggle buddies, but that's about it. Kiwi, Chris. What do you mean? Lord, just kidding. Okay. I grabbed his and said, "Let's do it." What are you on about? So the only unicorns we know is only you. Sam's not a unicorn. She's an adult, human. Because otherwise, she wouldn't be typing. Could be a robot, to be honest. You won't think this way forever. Sasso, I'm sorry, but I will. I still feel exactly the same, just like I did back then. Nothing's ever going to change my mind. My ex-boyfriend was very abusive, violent towards me, and I put a full restraining order on him, and I am the protective person. Well, I'm sorry that your ex-boyfriend was a piece of trash who does not deserve to be on this planet. You know? I'm sorry. There's a lot of people who are in relationships that unfortunately are violent, abusive, horrible, and some that are great. You know, some people are just with each other for the sake of it. You know, and it sucks. Reason I say X is for a reason, because I do not want him back. Yeah, but there's a difference. If my ex could have been with me, she would have. There's a reason. I'm not going to go into it. There's technically two, but yeah. I'm female, by the way. Well, I did state that. I did kind of think that way. So yeah. He loves playing around. Who you want about, Jamie? Dark, give your number to Matt. No, Dark ain't going to get... No one's getting my number. I'm a tomboy. Okay. That's cool. If I loved an artist, it would mean I enjoy their music, not love them. True. It's English slang, lad. Love this beat for me, for instance. Loving someone as a person is completely different. Yeah, I love a lot of people in life. Doesn't mean I should be with all of them. You know what I mean? You know I'm not a robot. No, I know that. Good night, bro. I mean, if you're going to bed, good night. Reagan, what's going on? I'm back again today, so I'll listen to you. Thank you very much. You. What do you mean, me? What do you mean I love playing around? With what? And what did you state by saying you grabbed his and said, let's do it? What are you on about? Bro, you need help. Spam Potter. No, I've always been a boy. I've always been a man. Any flies today? None. But fun fact, guys, we're going to do something a little bit different. I can't tell you what it is, though. Not yet. But yeah, I've got to go in the next like 5 minutes. Because in 13 minutes technically, my vlog will be uploaded. Which means you guys are going to check out the vlog on what happened. And what I may or may not have seen at the cinema. I never take back any of my exes, even if any of them paid me to take them back, as all my past relationships ended badly. Well, I'm sorry that you are literally have been involved with horrible human beings that don't deserve you as a human being. Not every relationship is perfect, you know? Otherwise, you'd be in that relationship forever, you know? Well, what's going on? The Dark, congratulations. There's always someone for someone, and my someone was my ex. There's no one else. Can I have a Jaffa cake? Can't find any more flies. Unfortunately, no. Mine is perfect. No. Do you want to know why? I mean, you should know this, Jamie, but no one is perfect in this world. Your relationship may be perfect in a way. Yeah. But no one is truly perfect. Okay then, Dark. Okay. If your ex-girlfriend asked to have you back, would you take her back? Yeah. See, the thing is, my ex is upset, and she always will be, because she wants me to be with someone else. She wants me to get married to someone else. She wants me to, you know, have that dream of having kids and getting married and creating a family. She wants me to have that, and she's hurt because it's something I cannot give her, because I am waiting for the rest of my life to be with this one person, which is her, to try and make that work. And if it doesn't happen, then essentially it doesn't happen. You know? And that's fine. I will always love her. You know? There's nothing wrong with me and my ex. You know? If we could literally be together, we would. It's not the distance, because she lives in America and I live here. It's not the timing. No. It's something that is bigger than all of us. And that's all I'm going to say. If she moved on, would you? No. I've stated, if she wanted to, if she felt like she had to be with someone else or whatever reason, then I'd respect that, and I'd still love her for the rest of my life. It's just the way it is. That's why she's upset. She's upset that I don't want to be with anyone else. And I'm like, I'm strong enough to hold on, but I'm not strong enough to let go. No one could ever have a love like I can with my ex. Unless someone has literally done the same thing that I have in a way. I'm kind of perfect. Dreamy. Hate to break the news to you. You are definitely someone in this chat that's not perfect. Seeing as you need a BBL. If you were perfect, you wouldn't need a BBL. Why do you need a BBL? If you're perfect, you would have it already. You're not. I'm a kid. What's going on? Regan, talking about animals, you know, and how animals are just great. We love cats and dogs. No one's perfect except for God. That's true. Am I? Share. Awesome at total eclipses. Nice. Amen to that, Josh. True. Shouldn't be dwelling on our relationship, though. You need to move on. No. The fact that you feel... Do you know what? Do you know what? Everyone that says to me, I need to move on, there's plenty of fish in the sea, all that kind of stuff, has never been in love the way I have been in love. And you will never be in love with the way that I've been in love. So, yeah. For the fact that you've never loved someone on the scale like that, you have no idea what you're saying towards me. Adrian, no. You're depressing me, Matt. I'm sorry that I'm depressing you, but you have to accept me for who I am, and that's single, and that's it for the rest of my life. Unless she walks in and goes, Buenos dias, amigos, and I'm like, you speak Spanish? Let's go. You know what I mean? Big. Living in the past won't do you any good. See, the thing is, I'll tell you a little story. This wasn't living in the past. This was actually wanting to have a future with this person for the rest of my life. I'm living in love, not the past. You can't even go back to your old ex and start a fresh beginning. It's true. Probably infertile. Who's infertile? Well, you're talking about me. I don't know. I don't think I am, but, you know, sperm strong swimmers. How long did you know her for, and how many times did you meet in person? See, fun. Yeah, I'm going to have to leave soon. Probably in the next 2-3 minutes. How long do I know her for? 6 months. How many times do you meet in person? None. Not a fan of that comment. Okay, bro, I'm 10. Okay. People deal with things in their own way, E.T. It's true. I think I do know what's going on. Okay. Matt, lad, honestly, you're saying to her holding on is what we call emotional blackmail, mate. She'll feel sorry for you, and that's not fair on her. Oh, Matt, most people are in relationships. Yeah, the difference is she accepted the fact that I will be like this. She's upset about it, but she can accept it. See, that's the thing, Will. This ain't blackmail at all. She doesn't have to do anything she doesn't want to do. And that's why she is where she is now. I'm not blackmailing her to do anything. So yeah. Feel like plenty, but you need to search for the right one. I did. Anyone else feel it, Lord? What? I'm sorry I cannot make you guys happy in a way of wanting to get with someone else. I choose to be alone for the rest of my life. Accept it. Why can't everyone accept that? Do you know, give me the why can't you accept it? You know, it shouldn't matter to you on a scale of that level. See there, got flag or quit my web. Have a good evening. Guess you're hungry. Long distance relationship would never work out when living in different parts of the world. I mean, to be honest, so many people have long distance relationships. It's just different. You know, if my scale was, or should I say, if I was in the position of becoming a rich person, I'd be able to see her all the time. I'd be living with her. You know what I mean? So yeah, not going to happen if you keep using that flip cover on your phone. Well, yeah. Guys, accept him. Fewer kids mean fewer benefits. And less money being wasted. That's true, you're not wrong. Matt, for $1, are you going to jump out from... No, definitely. What, for $1? No. What country are you in? The best country in the world. The one that is not in war right now, to a point. If someone lived in a different part of the world, I wouldn't date them, as I would only date someone in my own country. And you want to know why? Because you would not love... You wouldn't fight for someone in that way. You know? People are only thinking, why do you think so many different people literally have half person this, half person that in their life? You think of all the Italians that have got with an American. Think of all the Japanese people that have got with an American, but they come from completely different states, you know what I mean? They're still together because they make it work. So many relationship expertise here on chat, and it's true. 6 months, no matter, wow, must be the best thing since sliced bread. I mean, in a way, you're not wrong. Dreamy, why would you say that about Matt? Because Dreamy doesn't like me. Matt, we don't accept it because we want to see you married. Well, unfortunately, if you want to see me get married, unfortunately, it can't happen, even if I was the richest man in the world. I'm just saying. What makes you feel like you don't deserve to move forward in life? It's not that I don't feel like I deserve it. Of course, I deserve to be with someone, you know, and have what I would like to have, you know, to have kids and to have that kind of life, of course. But I don't want that. I want it with one person. If I can't have that, then yeah, it is what it is. We stay in. Easy, Matt. What up, Roman? Josh, okay to have different views? True. I agree, Sam. So you're in London? Yeah. Hi, Joe. Joined a couple of times tonight, and the convo's made me want to bit of downer tonight. I'm sorry, James. Sorry, Joe. I just think I have loads of opinions on someone's life is crazy when you don't know. See, the fun fact is none of you truly know who I am at all on scale. There's only one person who knows me a hell of a lot on this channel, and it's no one right now. I can tell you that. Not anyone. But yeah, how can you know somebody you've never met makes bloody sense delusional thinking? All right, in your opinion, okay. Accept you as a single man, Matt. Thank you. No, Sam, 100% agree. I'm trying to live my life, find someone in my life. I think the right person will come to me. Good man. Matt, okay, enough relationship. Dang, man, exactly. Makes no sense, okay. If a close friend felt this way, what would you say to him? I would let them literally feel that way. I'm not going to change their mind. I shouldn't have to. It's their life. What choice do you have in someone else's life when it's not your life? It's their life to live it. Let them. You know? I'm in the USA, sadly. USA is great. How you, Joe? I like you thinking, Joe. Right? Even though I have a girlfriend. Okay. Thank you, Sam. Jane said, I'm trying to find a relationship. Yeah, I don't. Yeah, you're not. You're not. Sam, with love, what's up? Let's talk about dogs. Okay, I have a dog. He's gorgeous. You just see him. But I've got to go. Because in 3 minutes' time, technically 2 minutes' time, my daily vlog is live and I've got to leave the house. Which means, yes, I'm going out. Regan said that you're in the US, so that you're in the US. Joe. Regardless of what country it is, at least they're live, you know what I mean? Nah, Sam, she likes Joe because there's something sussy going on here. Okay, on that note, I've got to get my key. I've got to get my phone. I've got to get... Could stay single. Are you saying, Dreamy, if my ex wanted to get with me, I should say no? Is that what you're saying? Because that wouldn't work. But yeah. If you stripped away fear, guilt, and expectation, what direction would you naturally move in? I've been away fear. I don't fear anything. I was guilty about one thing, but that thing that I thought was I weren't guilty. I was upset that I did and that it happened. And again, a video that I watched, I don't know, it was a couple of months ago, taught me that realistically I shouldn't have that as something that I regret, because it's not like, even if it went the other way, it would be fine. You know what I mean? So yeah. I still do what I want to do. We keep distracting you, man. It's true. Bye. Goodbye. Knowing that you haven't met her, she may not even be a woman. She could simply be a man with a CO. Yeah, I understand that. I get that. But the thing is, I video called her a hell of a lot of times. I know the family. You know what I mean? I've seen the kitties. I've seen the dogs. You know? They even woofed at me. I agree. Everything you say, bye mate, bye bye, I love you. The screen's blurry. It is because I'm actually about to end the stream. So with that said, oh my, I forgot about that as well. Which means kaboom, kaboom. I've got to just hold on, guys. I'm just putting everything down, kadoosh. And that is me signing off for the day. I've got to get my coat on, and I am leaving the house. But when I get back, I will be live once again. Have you have? No, Dreamy, I have not. See, Matt, see, you could cash it at deepest level. Do you believe you are allowed to exist freely without earning it? And if not, why? Do I believe that everyone's allowed to exist freely without earning it? Yes. Otherwise, we wouldn't be here. You know? Have a good day on that chat, Matt. Well, I'm going to be live in a good few hours from now. Beyond is asking good questions. But I'm going to go. Stay safe, stay humble, and I'll see you guys soon on the next live stream in just a few hours' time. Remember, love.